The closing of the Olympics is coming, but the opening ceremonies were all everybody was talking about for a while. Barbara Butch, a DJ who performed in a controversial Olympic opening ceremony segment, has faced a wave of backlash because of it, including death threats, people, and hateful insults. During her performance, Butch wore a silver halo-like headdress and was surrounded by drag performers and dancers. The segment is accused of mocking Christianity. However, Butch has vowed to stand strong, and her lawyer has filed legal complaints that could initiate a police investigation. Take a bow, Butch! DJ for opening ceremonies gets death threats. What are we all talking about? Holy crap, how that took over like all social media during that time.
It was just ridiculous. I mean, I just find it, you have this like global event and the vicious attacks are just, it's just stupid. It's ridiculous.
Completely.
But it's a reminder though. It's a reminder of the world that we still live in.
Yep.
The hate that's out there for people like us.
Everywhere, not just here.
Not just here, it's everywhere. But it's very unfortunate. I mean, something that was supposed to be joyous, happy, just a good old time, you know, celebrating, you know, athletic proudness. And like, here we go with this hatred.
I just think, you know, like people can't keep us out their mouths, Ed. You know what I mean? Because I saw drag queens at a fashion show, right? And again, you know, like I wasn't raised Christian or anything like that, but I didn't see The Last Supper. I saw drag queens being fabulous and this really cool DJ with a halo thing. Like, you know, then I saw Celine and Gaga. That's what I saw, like an exceptional opening ceremony, and they took it there. You know, where people didn't, and then I noticed, because again, that's how the right goes, people that didn't even see the opening ceremonies were just quick to say blasphemy. Those gays are doing, you know, doing it again.
You know, I think part of it is that it's the fear of the other, and people make these broad stroke assumptions because they're fearful. They're fearful of the fact that they may have some dark, deep secrets inside them. And so they're fearful that that person will bring that out in them. And so I think what a lot of people saw was potentially themselves. In, you know, the DJ there.
Completely.
And that's why they responded the way they did. But shame on them. Like, you just twisted something that was supposed to be like great and joyous and beautiful and a good old freaking time, and you twisted it, right? And but the attacks against the DJ, like what the hell is wrong with people? Like why the threats? Like I mean, now it's going to potentially lead to legal action. It's going to potentially lead to investigations. Why all of this? For what? Like if you have your thoughts, like, all right, express it on your social media and keep it moving. But don't go after a person. Who's just doing their craft.
Who's just doing their job, who's just doing their craft, who probably was like such a huge highlight of their life to be at the, you know, to be part of the opening ceremony, you know, and I can't remember the gay boy's name, but the producer of the whole show, you know, every single element, every single detail was his vision, and it was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. It was great.
Well, it won't be the last story that they'll attack us for. Well, I mean, the boxer also, Imani. Like, I mean,
like they thinking that she's like a trans. Like, what is the matter?
I've been fighting that for the last 2 weeks. Can you believe that, Edward?
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's just like,
oh my God.
People get these perceptions out there, and one person says one little thing, and people harp on it. It's ridiculous. It's offensive.
It's offensive.
It's offensive. It's a woman. Like, she was born
a woman, okay? And again, talk to your close healthcare provider, or talk to a person who's smarter than you, okay? I make it a point to surround myself with people that are smarter than me, all right? So when this came out, I went straight to my wife, and I was like, listen, honey, is there such a thing? Can you have X, Y, blah, blah, blah? And she broke it down for me, okay?
Exactly.
And done. Science is real.
That's right. I think this is, I hate to bring it back to politics, but this is the right's attempt to try to steal the election, right? By like saying, look what they did. You know, they put out a man, you know, and Donald Trump has been saying this all throughout all of his speeches, is that like, I'm taking men out of women's sports, you know, and that's been a big thing. That's been a big rallying cry for the conservative right and for women. He's trying to appeal to those suburban women that live outside major cities and saying that I'm going to protect you. That's what he's saying. This is a shame that, you know, to try to ruin somebody's life and career by, you know, painting them one way. And they're not that. They're not women.
And they're not that.
What is wrong with you? Just because she has this athletic prowess and that she's strong.
And she's strong. And that's it. And you know, she got her butt kicked a couple of years ago and came back and trained more and beat the crap out of the Italian. That's basically all that happened.
Ass. Like, she would whip my ass, actually. Not probably. She would whip my ass.
She would whip mine, but I think I'd enjoy it. But that's a whole other thing. You know, it's people are obsessed with us. That's the bottom line. This won't be the last story for sure.